Hey, 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 ow. Hello, nasty. Happy HQ's Day. We are back with more questions. We are back. Can't, we won't, and we don't stop. Check your head. We're bringing the ill communication direct to you this afternoon. Listen, all y'all. This show on your phone where you answer questions to win cash. I'm your beast from the East, the most machinist, Scott Adrockowski, aka Host Malone, aka Quiz Khalifa, aka Rich Royale, coming to you live from downtown Manhattan, the Village, to all my B-boys and B-girls rocking house parties around the world, including Zealot, Patty 4, Megan in Scotland, and a happy 20th birthday to Michelle Rocco, and a 21st to Brian Pulley. Is this your first visit to Scott's Boutique? Let's go over the ground rules. I'm gonna ask 12 questions, ranging from sort of easy to kind of hard. You're gonna have 10 seconds when I start reading the question to tap your answer. If you get it right, you move on to the next round, make it to the end, you're gonna win or prize. Yeah, and today's cash prize is 1,500 dumbbells, 1,500 dumplings, $1,500. Like Dickens, that could buy you more Adidas sneakers than a plumber's got pliers. If that's what you're into. So what you want? You want trivia? I'll give you trivia. How you gonna kick it? Are you gonna kick it root down? Are you swiping away that chat? You're on Wi-Fi? Are you getting your head in the game? Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. Let's go. Let's get this show on the road. It's The Joint. Cumero, numero uno. Hit me. Which one of these is not part of Disney's Magic Kingdom? Cleveland, Adventureland, or Fantasyland? Cleveland, Adventureland, or Fantasyland? Fantasy Island. Two of these are part of Disney's Magic Kingdom in Orlando. Like that, it does sort of sound magical, but I assure you, Cleveland is not the happiest place on earth, especially during this football season. Cleveland is your answer. It is not part of the Magic Kingdom. But who's part of the HQ Kingdom? Making their way to the top today, 350,720 of you are. You're moving on. Scaling heights to Q2 in blackjack. Basic strategy states a player should always split aces and... I got fives on it. But is fives the answer? No. Basic blackjack strategy states if you got aces and eights, you're gonna wanna split because 16 is an iffy number, you know, so you got a better chance of getting 18 or 19 if you split your eights. You gotta split the same denomination. That's the only way you can split. Get closer to 21. That is your strategy. Shout out to Blackjack McDowell, 101. Got it right, but oh boy, Oberto, we lost almost 200,000 right there on Q2. Early on in the quiz, a little savagery there for you at Q2. 190,000, 95. Letting it ride to Q3. Which of these articles of clothing is associated with grunge? Flannel shirt, poodle skirt, or zoot suit? 1,860. Here, I didn't realize Q2 would be so tricky. Q3, flannel shirts, grunge, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Nirvana, yeah, flannel shirts, 90,096. No, that flannel's gonna keep you cold, keep you warm in the cold and rain of Seattle. You want flannel, although it is not inconceivable that Kurt Cobain, who knows? He did a lot of wild things there, that Kurt. All right. Are moving on, rocking and rolling to Q4 here on this Tuesday. What is a fancy bib or a baking dish? Ramekin. We got 90,096 HQD smelling like Teen Spirit here on this Tuesday. Do you know what a ramekin is? Well, it's usually glazed or ceramic. There's a hint for you. It is good for serving small desserts or dips. A ramekin of corn filled with a creme brulee. Part of your Williams and Sonoma catalog. 68,059 are sur la table with that one. 6859. Good in the kitchen. Moving on to Q5. We got more trivia cooking for you today. Which of these cities has not spawned an NCIS spinoff? Miami, Los Angeles, or New Orleans? Not spawned an NCIS spinoff. Good old David Caruso and his stunner shades. Well, he's taking care of business down in Miami. But CIS does not exist in that lovely beach community. LL Cool J and Chris O'Donnell are leading the LA outpost, while Scott Bakula's 8,458. Feel like today's quiz is easy, but my condolences. 19,458, however, making it to the halfway point here of HQ. Q6, blonde, and Jessica Alba. A natural, not with the dyes and the products and all that. And Sophia or Jessica, America's most widely read magazine, Parade. I'm naturally a blonde like my siblings. I believe that's how she said it. Adios mio, Sofia Vergara. Feeling that Colombian rhythm. Question for a lot of you there. Look at Sophia, looking all naturally blonde as a younger woman. She's still pretty young. She's looking pretty good too. 5,170. Moving on to Q7. Which of these high-end Saks Fifth Avenue, Bergdorf Goodman, or Neiman Marcus? Saks, Bergdorf, or Neiman. Only one location. Well, since 1901, this store has been located at 5th Avenue and 58th Street in New York City, right here in New York City. But unlike the others, it never expanded beyond that flagship. It's the only ship. It is Bergdorf Goodman. You're a good man, Bergdorf Brown. Bergdorf Goodman for your win here. A little diluted there, but Bergdorf 368. Beauty sticking with me right now. On to Q8. They're shopping. What was decided in the Supreme Court case of action, marijuana, or same-sex marriage? What was decided in Obergefell versus Hodges, decided in November of 2015? It ruled that the fundamental right to marry sex couples by the 14th Amendment, all marriages must be recognized. You better recognize around the country. 2061, remember this landmark decision? I cannot believe it took this long for us to recognize same-sex marriage. If you love celebrate with a party, why not? Be merry, be happy, have yourself a ball. 2061 are feeling the matrimonial spirit right now. They're married to this quiz. They want that money. 2061, moving on to Q9, walking down the aisle. Which of these capital cities is closest to the equator? They got more juice than Picasso's got paint. They're feeling juicy right now. Which of these capital cities closest to the equator? Now, Jakarta, the capital of Colombia, Sofia Vergara land, is about 4 degrees north of the equator, but Nairobi, the capital of Kenya, is just 1.2921 degrees south. That is your answer, Nairobi. 506 are feeling it. We got 506 HQTs moving along. Quiz. But the 506, they're moving on to Q10. Which of these Apple computer models debuted first? The Apple III, the Apple IIc, or the Apple IIe? one. Now the E stands for enhanced. Debuted in 1983. The Apple IIc, C4. Year that Schmitty, the led the Phillies to the World Series, 1980. That came first. Answer, Apple III, and we got 131. Moving on, dialing up, shaking their rump. Shake your rump. 131. Getting it done here on Q10. Moving on to Q11, the penultimate category in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is named for Alan Freed. Hall of Fame, I believe they're in the process of inducting some new members. Maybe today, maybe this week. This guy is the founder, the co-founder of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, founder of Atlantic Records. Major figure in rock and roll history. He signed why. He got the careers of John Coltrane and Ray Charles going. And after named in his honor, the man is Ahmet Ertegun, the Mad Turk. I don't think they called him that. Ahmet Ertegun was Turkish, however, a great man in rock and roll. And we have 3 H-Cuties getting it right here. Savagery here at Q11. Q11, you don't see that too often. A savage question at Q11, but we're down to just 33, the double threes here, as we head in to Q12, entering the octagon. Just 33 players in the final round, playing for $1,500. This boils down to this. $1,500. Who's gonna make that money move? Q12, the tallest and shortest living men is roughly how much? 7 feet 2 inches, 6 feet 5 inches, or 6 feet 0 inches? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 33 players left in the game today. The world's tallest living man is another Turk, a man by the name of Sultan Ko, 8 feet 2 inches. One of only 10 of a human being taller than 8 feet. Why isn't this guy in the NBA? By the way, the shortest mobile man, the shortest person who's ambulatory, can actually get around, is Kajendra Tapa Magar of Nepal, who stands, I guess that's a loose term, at. He was officially named the shortest man on his 18th birthday. The difference between the two, have you done the math? About the height of an average man at 6 feet, give or take a few hundredths of an inch. 6 feet is your answer, baby! And we got 6 winners. Ho! Boom goes the dynamite. 6 H-Cuties staying as H-Cool as an H-Cucumber here on this Tuesday. They're shaking their rump. Danny Ja, Bolt 2017, Carly Elise, and Chryslo Presto. Magic